today. It is a Thursday, October something, I think. Let's see. Like the 22nd, something like that, October 22nd. And it's like 65 degrees outside. I mean, it's unreal. Now, it's pretty windy because we've gone from cold to warm, so it is pretty windy today. But it's still 64 degrees. And I got a few things to talk about today. Number one, I made a video and posted it, and I hope all of y'all have seen it. If you haven't, go check it out. It was about making dual vlogs and doing dual camera angles. So that was the latest video, and I'm going to end up here in a minute talking a little bit more about that, along with some other things. The fact that the weather is going to be getting colder. I mean, you can see the leaves on the trees have changed, or they're changing. Leaves are falling to the ground and all of that kind of stuff. Did I zip my pocket? I hope I zipped my pocket. Yeah, I zipped my pocket. Okay, got that under control. Didn't want to lose my GoPro remote or my smoky thing. And add something real quick. I talk about getting the smoky thing, going to the gas station, getting the smoky things and stuff like that. What it is it's a Views Alto e-cig. That's what a smoky thing is, when I'm referring to a smoky thing. Anyway, yeah, the weather's going to be changing, going to be getting colder, and all of that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, right before leaving on the bike, I watched a little bit of the governor of Ohio's press conference. It's one of those things he does at least every Thursday. I want to say he tries to do them like Tuesday and Thursday, and it covers a lot of different things. But the main thing is, you know, the COVID crap. Well, the state of Ohio, we had, as they say, flattened the curve. Well, the curve went from being flat to being spiky. And over the last 2 weeks, each day has brought on a new record for new cases. So I have a feeling that we're going to start shutting some stuff down again. I hate to say it, but I really think that's probably going to be the case. I had mentioned before that my kids do the virtual school instead of going into the building, and part of the reason is we figured that at some point in time everybody was going to be sent home, and the kids that are virtual have an actual virtual curriculum, whereas the kids that go into the school building, if they are sent home to learn from home, they're not going to be doing the same kind of virtual curriculum that my kids are doing. They're going to be doing the same kind of crap that they did back in March and April and May when they closed everything down to begin with. So it's kind of make it up as you go is kind of what they're doing. And we thought it would be best for our kids if they stuck with the same thing the whole time. So it looks like that's something that's going to happen. Along with, you know, football's been going on and soccer's been going on, but I don't think there's going to be basketball or volleyball because the indoor nature of the sports. But anyway, that's not the big thing that I really wanted to talk about. Just wanted to throw that out there and mention, and I have a feeling the same thing's going to be happening across the U.S. with the closing of stuff. Especially since, I mean, we're heading into the traditional flu season anyway. But what I wanted to talk about is I mentioned that I made this video about dual camera angles. And as you can see, I've got two cameras going right now. One on my chin and my helmet. and one on in the center of my clip-ons. So I've got those two cameras going right now, and I had people say, yeah, that's something that's cool, great video, glad you showed us how to do it, people that didn't know how to do it. But right now I've only got one camera, so maybe when I get a new camera to replace the camera on my chin, maybe I'll try that out. And I understand what the cost of the GoPros are, but here's something I wanted to tell you. It doesn't have to be another GoPro. You don't have to replace your GoPro 6 with a GoPro 9 to be able to do this. The camera that's right here is a $50 camera off of Amazon. So any of the footage that you see in this video that's showing me, not what I'm looking at, that's from a $50 camera. And I've had this camera for multiple years now. It was something that I got to screw around with before I got my Hero 4 that's on my chin now. I got this camera to screw around with, not necessarily making motovlogs, but like vacation stuff and crap like that. I had a GoPro Hero. I still have that GoPro Hero. And by GoPro Hero, I mean the original style GoPro Hero. The one that was all enclosed in its waterproof case. It only had two styles of backs for it. It had an open back, you know, it had little slots in the back, and then it had a fully enclosed back so you could take it in the water. Did not have a removable battery. You had to plug it, actually plug the unit into the wall, so you had to open up the back and plug it in that way. That's what I had before getting this little guy here. Now, I have seen on Amazon and on eBay that original style GoPro, and I've seen it for as little as $40. The other thing is you can't always find them on Amazon, but the original Hero Session, which is another camera that I use quite often, and it's really cool because it's, if you're not familiar with the Session style GoPro, it's the one that's the little cube, and it doesn't have a case that you have to put it in. It has like a skeleton shell that you put it in, but as it comes out of the box, it's already waterproof. To what depth, I don't know, but it's already waterproof. It only has one button, so you press that one button, and when you press that one button, it turns it on and it starts recording all in one shot, which is really nice for doing videos, because you know that it's on. I mean, when it's on, it's recording, as opposed to trying to figure out, okay, is the light blinking in my recording? Because I pushed the button to turn it on, I'm pretty sure of that, I can tell it's on, but is it recording? Well, with the Session, if it's on, it's recording. The other cool thing about the Session is it has a mode on it that if it's turned upside down, it still videos right side up. So no matter what direction you mount the thing, sideways, upside down, right side up, forward, backward, whatever, it records right side up. So you don't have to flip your video upside down or press a setting to turn it upside down, like you have to on the GoPro 4, the GoPro 3, the original GoPro, all of that kind of crap. You don't have to do that. The one that I have, it was actually not mine, it's actually Mrs. Motomattman's. I use it. Both of my daughters each have one. Actually, I think it's not Mrs. Motomattman's. I think she handed it down to one of our daughters. So both of our daughters have that. We got them on Amazon for like 90 bucks. I mean, I know 100 bucks is 100 bucks. But, let's turn here. Screech. But anyway, it's still pretty cheap for a GoPro. Man, they got a tractor there and all kinds of stuff, but I don't ever see cars, and it looks like nobody lives there. I don't know. Anyway, you know, for 100 bucks you can get a Hero Session, which which if it's just a regular Hero session or the original GoPro, or it's this little guy here, there's no way to connect an external mic. I think the Hero Session 5 you can, which is kind of cool because it's a little bitty brick. It's only the size of your lens. I mean, it's a little bitty thing. But anyway, they do make for great B-roll or extra camera. They mount up really easy. The Hero Session is awesome because it weighs next to nothing. And this camera, the Hero Session, the original GoPro, they all use the same GoPro mounts as all the other GoPros. But it's a way, so if you were thinking, yeah, I'd like to do a secondary camera angle, but you know, I don't want to spend 400 bucks on another GoPro or 200 bucks on another GoPro or even 100 bucks on another GoPro. You can pick up one of these puppies, and this one's a Crosstour. There are Aska cameras. There are all kinds of different ones that are the exact same camera that is just got a different name. This one happens to be the 1080p model. There are some that are like a whopping 60 bucks as opposed to 50 bucks that shoot in 4K. Never used them, so I can't vouch for the quality of it or any of that. But this puppy I've used quite a bit for a lot of different things. It has a replaceable battery, so you can buy extra batteries for it, and you can even buy a charger where you can charge multiple batteries at the same time. And all of a sudden, I don't know what the deal is, but I got echoing in my helmet and no music. Don't know what that's about. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there to you guys, let you know what's available and how you could get into it for relatively no money. I mean, 50 bucks is 50 bucks, but actually it's the schools that are in my helmet. So it's my phone. So I'm going to deal with this. There we go. I don't know how my phone did that, but it did. And I forgot to clap before I took off on this little jaunt. I also didn't realize there was a car behind me. Oh well, anyway, now we know what the echo shit was in my helmet. It was a recorded message from my kids' schools, and like I was saying at the beginning of this video, that my wife and I, one of the reasons for having our girls do virtual, what they call Berkshire Virtual Academy, because that's the school district they're in, instead of in-person classes, was because of the fact that we figured that they weren't going to make it all the way through the school year before they were going to send everybody home anyway. And we wanted them to have everything stay pretty much the same. Well, what I just got was a message from the school district saying that they were closing the school and that everything was going to be done virtually. So, yes, that was a good call on our part to go ahead and have the girls start the year at home instead of having to uproot and make all kinds of changes and everything to their routine, like everybody's going to have to do now that they're sending everybody home. So that's where that is. But anyway, back to the camera. The whole thing with the camera is the fact that it's a $50 camera, and you can see that that it's pretty daggone good quality for a $50 camera. I don't know about the 4K camera, how good the quality is, or how 4K-ish it really is. But I can speak for the regular 1080p camera, and that's usually what I'm doing anyway. I'm not usually doing the 4K. Part of the reason for not doing the 4K is it takes so daggone long to upload the video and render, or to render the video and upload the video, and takes up so much space on the computer or on an external hard drive to save the video. So, and I haven't seen that drastic of a difference. But anyway, there you have it. Let's see, what did we cover? Oh, the leaves are changing, it's getting cold, but it's 64 flipping degrees outside here in Northeast Ohio today. It's windy, but it's warm. I got a short sleeve shirt on underneath my jacket, and it's just a textile jacket. It has a liner in it, but hey, I'm not the least bit chilly. Okay, what else we got going on? Okay, my kids didn't go to school live in person because we thought they were going to end up closing the schools and sending everybody home to learn online, and we didn't want to have them have to start one way and then go to something else and then go back to another way and get jerked all around, and have the teachers making it up as they go with no real structure to the online learning if they had started in school and went home. And guess what? We got the phone call while I'm talking to you guys that everything is going virtual, at least for now. So, good call on Mrs. Motomattman's part to do it that way. Okay, because I'm not going to take credit for it, even though I was part of the decision-making process. Hey, I'm not stupid. I'm going to give her the credit. Makes life easier. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh! Thank you everybody that saw the dual vlog, multi-camera, multi-angle video, the how-to video. Hope if you did, you enjoyed it. If you haven't, go check it out. Because not only do I show you how I set up the cameras to do it, but I also go through the editing process a little bit as well. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. If you saw it and thought, hey, great, I'd love to be able to do that, but I've only got one camera and I don't want to spend another 400 bucks on another GoPro. Part of this video, most of this video is about cameras like this. There are all kinds of budget action cameras on Amazon. I say 50 bucks. I think I've seen them for 30, 40 bucks. Cameras, give it a shot. What do you got to lose? It's 30 or 40 bucks. To be perfectly honest, for a family of 4 to go to McDonald's right now, it's 30 bucks. Even ordering the cheap stuff, it's ridiculous. God knows, I remember going to Taco Bell after a night out at the club and hitting Taco Bell at 2 o'clock in the morning and buying 39-cent regular ground beef tacos to fill the pie hole. My God, you go to Taco Bell now and you could go to a regular sit-down restaurant for the price of Taco Bell. Oh, what the hell's going on with that? Anyway, we're just riding around in damn circles with me yapping about all kinds of nonsense. Even complaining about fast food restaurants. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you click down there on the thumb, give it a thumbs up, click that like and subscribe button and punch the bell. That way you get notifications whenever I upload any more of my miscellaneous ramblings. Again, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your weather is cooperating wherever you are and you're able to get out on two wheels. If you are, remember, keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down, and have an awesome day. Then until next time, see ya! Oh, that was a nice blink there, white truck. I'm glad you used your blinker. That way I knew what you were doing.